Greeting friends, hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. It is a little bit different from my usual helicopter flying because I have other RC toys that I used to have and they're somewhat fun. But you know, you move on from hobbies to hobbies, and there was one boat I got a long time ago at Target. My son and I went to Target and then we saw this boat for 10 bucks. It's a remote control boat for $10. I was like, man, that is cheap. You gotta go buy one, you know. My son and I get one. So we get two, we can play, you know, racing against each other, that kind of stuff. So the boat comes with a built-in battery. Here's a remote. You need to put in a 2 AA batteries. And then it'll come with a USB charger. That is pretty much these days everything USB charge. And the boat charging port is right here. Just plug it in. I charged it this morning. It took about 3 hours to get a full charge. I haven't charged this thing for a long time, so it is understandable, you know. And it has about, I say about half an hour run time, which is pretty good. You know, you're gonna get sunburned for hanging out there for so long. So we have this boat, you know, we play in our pool. We don't play in the lake or river, whatever, just play in our pool. And it's, you know, decent speed. You don't want to swim too fast for the pool because you're gonna wreck it. And the boat has these locking tabs, I would say tabs or screws. So after you run the boat, you take it off to drain the boat. So that's pretty good because, you know, the boat definitely will take in water. It definitely will slow down the performance, and you want to drain the water after you run the boat, just in case you want to rust inside, corrode the electronics. Since the boat's only $10, can't expect too much. So you got left, right, backward, forward. It is a single motor. Forward, backward. Another thing is on this boat, because it's only $10, it is not proportional steering. You press it, it holds the angle of the rudder. You let go, it flops back to the middle. Same way on the other side. As you can tell, this thing is crooked, so you can adjust, manually trim the boat rudder. Let's see. Full right, full left. So you can do into a NASCAR boat, you can just adjust it all the way to the left and it goes in circles. But after we got a boat, you know, we played for a while and then we went to Target. They found out the boat was not $10. They marked it down. I mean, they marked the price incorrectly. It's actually $30. So we got a heck of a deal for 10 bucks just to play around the pool. And it's fun. And you won't believe how powerful this motor is. I mean, you know, it's a little boat, but it's pretty powerful. I guess because of the boat prop is pretty much geared for slow speed, but it has a lot of torque. This boat can tow me in the pool while sitting on the float, connect the rope from the float to the boat, and it can tow me from one end of the pool to the other end of the pool. So that is pretty neat. But I will show you a little clips of us towing Charlie in the pool in the middle of this, or at the end or the beginning of the clip of this review. So let's go to the pool and see how this thing runs. All right, I will be right back. All right, friends, we're in the pool. The pool pump is running right now, so we have some currents. It will push the boat around a little bit. We'll see how this thing does against the water jet. I'm gonna go forward, full speed ahead. Oh, well, it's zooming pretty well. I have to hold down the rudder to make it turn. Full speed ahead again. I need to trim the rudder. All right, let's bring it back to trim. Now I know why I have the rudder trimmed the other way earlier. There we go. All right. Let's go forward again. There you go. She's tracking straight now, full speed ahead. Nice wake boat. And zoom in. So it can overcome the water jet of the pool, no problem. There's more current over there. Oop, let's push the boat away. Let's see. Back up, back up. Do a tight turn, no problem. Breaking some waves. Watch out for the pool, vacuum hose. It's a nice little boat for $10. Can't complain. I think it's decently fast. I'm sure it's faster than my swimming. And like I said, the thing is pretty torquey. It's a good little tugboat. It was towing me in this pool. I don't have video of it. I don't have the floats with me anymore to do a remake of it. But it can tow Charlie, and Charlie's about 13 pounds. Charlie works out by eating. And you know, when you have two boats, it's pretty fun to race. You know, you can do a little obstacle course, running around, or try and play chase. And with boats, you can bump into each other at this speed that it doesn't damage the boat. You do anything faster than that, you know, it could be costly. And unlike helicopters or cars or planes, it's hard to play chase with those kind of vehicles. So there you go. It's a little wake boat that you can get at Target. Right now it's on sale for, well, not on sale, but standard price is $30. Not sure what the Black Friday price is, but you have a pool on a small lake that doesn't have a lot of weeds. This is a nice little toy to have. Alright, I took the boat apart. You can see there's some water inside the hull of the boat. So that was about, it's like 5 minutes run, and you get this much water. There's a motor, and of course you have a little servo for the rudder. On off, there's a charging block, on off switch, and receiver. So pretty basic, but that's all it takes. Thank you much for watching. Hope you have a good day. Until next time, bye bye.